Namaste, my beautiful goddesses. One more reading I want to do today, and I will be using only 3 cards because those of you who already know my readings a little bit, I'm going to go into deep meaning. And deep meaning requires the strengths, the energies similar to the channeling, so-called channeling. So it's a little bit complicated on a physical level. That's why I will only use 3 cards. And this will be the message from your soul or your essence, your higher self to you. The problem is right now, many of you are trying to decide many things. Many of you are trying to find the way, the new way to realize something, to understand something about life, about relationship, about yourself, about many things in life. And many of you, we sometimes ask for this, give me some sign, because I have a habit of going to the beach. The problem is that the beaches are closed, so I'm cut off from my source of energy. I'm gonna go to the beach, but beaches are closed, so I usually go to the beach, walk there for at least couple hours, and I'm talking to the forces of energies, to my guides and my keepers, and I say I need some sign because I do not know, should I do it or should I not, because we always get blocked. The voice of our higher self, our very soul, which is connected straight to the source. I already explained you so many times who is God, where is God. And if you think it's some being, a person, if you personalize God and you think it's like an old man with white beard on some throne in some stratosphere or somewhere else, you unfortunately this is not true. It would be probably easier this way. You have someone there, so if you're a good girl, he's gonna help you if you ask. If you're not a good girl, you can ask him for forgiveness. Unfortunately, that's not what it is in reality. I already explained many times that the easiest analogy of what is God would be the ocean and the waves and the ocean. Each one of us is a wave, and the ocean is God. So can a wave be separate from the ocean? No, we are part of it. We are one with it. We are the ocean, the source, the energy. And to imagine that the ocean is a person would be a little crazy. So this creative energy, frequency, vibration manifests itself in each one of us. So our higher self, our soul and higher self, is one with the source of life in all the existence and levels and dimensions itself. So what the problem is in this particular planet, out of billions on this planet, which is called Gaia, or in more ancient text, this planet is called Midgard Earth. Unfortunately, on this planet, we are very material bodies we have, and while we are here, the longer we live here, we tend to be blocked the voice of our higher self by doubts and fears, because there is the first level of this planet is so-called first level or lowest astral level. The beings dwelling in that level, the only food they have, the only food they have to survive, so-called, someone called them dark entities, is our energy, our life source energy, which we lose when we are panicking, we are in fears or in doubts or hating ourselves or neglecting ourselves or others. So when we are in low frequency vibration, they are receiving that energy from us, and this is how they become stronger, this is how they survive. So the thoughts or negative thoughts are not yours, you are receiving them, they are basically put by them into your head. So be aware when you feel, when you think, I hate myself, this is all useless, I am worthless. This is not your thoughts. Your higher self knows who you are. Your higher self knows what you have been, that you've lived millions life and you will be living millions life, that you have your unique pattern, a unique light, unique gift. Your higher self, for your soul, cannot tell you all these things. You're worthless piece of shit, sorry my language. So unfortunately, those thoughts of doubts and fears, they block the voice of our soul slash essence slash higher self slash God. So I want to give you that message from your higher self slash your soul slash God slash everything. Please choose number from 1 to 3. I'm asking the guides and the keepers, the forces of 4 elements, the divine and the source, to give us the answers to our questions. Touching it to my forehead, to my mouth, to my heart. I already explained why I do it. Please choose a number from 1 to 3. Number 1. Number 2. Number 3. And that will be a message from your higher self, and I'm gonna go into deep meaning. So I'm gonna be like a little my voice is gonna be tired, or I'm gonna be breathing deeply. Don't worry about it. This means the deeper meaning of a card. So those of you who chose card number 1, 3 of Pentacles, this is the card where you see a man building Notre Dame de Paris. And you see the walls already are there, but there is a lot of work still yet to do. And he's determined to finish it, even though it doesn't look easy. On a deeper level, this is a card of extremely powerful message here. This card is an archetype of the great architect of the sacral architecture. How to explain it? You are connected to the great architect itself, to the source. So you are the chosen one. You have the knowledge. You are not even aware right now what kind of knowledge are dwelling there inside. And those knowledge you need to remember. You need to remember it. The knowledge which is there in you. You are very highly spiritual. Please don't confuse with religion. You know how the structure of universe is. You know how the souls are, the lives are. You know it. Your voice of your spirit is very strong. But you have a talent to bring the spiritual world into the world of a 3D. Maybe you need more time to bring it into the maximum shine. Like this Notre Dame isn't built yet. But he's not going to give up. He's not going to give it up. If you are in school, if you are in a process of getting education and you are thinking to quit, don't even think about it. Do not give up. Do not quit. Look, the walls are already there. Do not quit nothing. If you, in order to achieve something, need to receive additional knowledge, receive that additional knowledge. Don't leave it unbuilt, because only you can build it. No one else can do it. No one else can do what you are destined to do. When I started my twin flame journey, when I met my twin flame and I realized who he was, I came out. It was deep night. I laid on a grass. I looked at the sky and I was whispering, this cannot be true. This cannot be right. This looks like the evil joke of all the forces out there. Please tell me this is not true. And I've heard this. These were the words which were told to me by one of my guides. Only you can do it. There is nobody else who can do it. I wasn't told what exactly I was supposed to do. And I'm telling you the same. Only you can do what you are capable of doing. Nobody in the whole universe can do what you can. And if you give up, the Notre Dame will never be built, because there is nobody else who can do it for you. No one has that gift. No one has that power. No one has those ideals. No one has the knowledge. No one has what you have. No one. Even if you think you're a little girl, like I used to think of myself. I'm just a little simple woman. I am a single mother. I don't even have normal income. I can barely survive. Who am I to be given tasks like this? And you might be thinking that you don't have enough power, you don't have enough strength, you cannot change nothing, you're just a little woman. It's not true. You can, and not just you can, it's only you who can do it. You can change metal into gold. Read the book called Alchemist if you haven't yet. You are the alchemist. You are the answer. You are it. If you have to learn something to finish this, learn it. If you have to rest, rest a little bit, but don't give it up. Because besides you, no one else can. And stop depending on what other people think and say. This is the shadow of Three of Pentacles. Do not ever rely or depend on what others think or say. You are on your own path. Excuse me. Number 2. Wow. Wow, just wow. Excuse me, let me drink something. I don't even know, do I need to say something? What are you thinking about yourself there? That you are tired? That you are exhausted? That you no longer know or sure who you are, where you're going? What to do? That's the thoughts I'm receiving? This is who you are. Especially if you are a Leo. Because this is a card of a Leo. Or a fire sign, but it doesn't matter. because the soul is fire, because essence is sacred fire. What is that you thinking? That you are not strong enough to hold a lion? You don't have to hold a lion. A lion wants to stay and sit at your feet. You don't have to hold a lion. You are power. Excuse me. What fears you can have? What are you talking about? What kind of fears you can even have? You have a spirit of a fighter. You are a warrior of light, a daughter of the sun. You can control your fears. You can control everything. You can control that lion without force, but with your thought and with your soul. The wisdom, the spirit, the faith, the kindness. This is what you are. What is that you doubt? You doubt when you are this? This is Lemmiskata, eternity, the high frequency, the highest level of being, the star seed. Whoever you are, rainbow vibration, blue ray vibration, crystal vibration, Nibirian, Pleiadian, whatever dimension you are from, how can you even doubt who you are? If you are the force itself, if you are the force itself, the light cannot be diminished by the dark. If you open the door of a dark room into the sunny morning, the sun will burst into the dark room, not the other way around. This is the made of heaven. You don't have to use the physical force. You can look into the eyes of abuser and turn him into a puppet. The eyes. Look into your eyes. Haven't everybody told you what people tell me? Oh, her eyes, her eyes, her eyes. You have those eyes. You are the spirit. You are the fire. You are the heavenly maid. You are Marie Magdalene. You are Lakshmi. You are Saraswati. You are Persephone. You are Venus. You are Hera. You are all of them. You are love and will and power of light. What obstacles can stop you? What obstacles can stop you? What can stop you if you are capable of changing the things with your thoughts only? If you imagine something, it's going to appear. You are capable of changing your own reality. You are capable of changing the reality of other people without any force, just with the power of your spirit. The power of your heart, soul, and spirit. The healer, the inspirer, the sun which brings life. There is no life without the sun. The sun brings life to everything on this planet. This is what you are. And what are you afraid? Are you afraid? Are you scared? Are you doubting who you are, what you are? This is who you are. Just picture this in your head, in your heart. This is who you are. What doubts can you have? What shadow? What shadow this card has? You know what shadow? None. They say the sun has the spots. No. There is no shadow. You have no shadow. You are that rare type of someone. They say we all have shadows. You don't have shadows. Even your doubts and fears don't have shadows. And remember who you are. Because this is the card of magician without shadow in its highest form. Number 3, the Queen of Swords. Especially if you are Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. High intellect and power. What you need to pay attention. You're holding the sword. In a deep meaning, the Queen of Swords is the symbol of justice. The symbol of a woman. Even if you are a man, it's a symbol of a woman who is extremely powerful. This woman cannot be defeated, cannot be broken, cannot be sitting in little corner pity herself. It cannot be with Queen of Swords. Even a king of any kind will bow his head before a Queen of Swords. She never puts her sword down. She is ready to fight whatever darkness comes her way. She is not dwelling in the past. She is not gonna run after somebody. She's not going to, you've seen my, if you have seen in community my post, Do I Need a Man? A woman holding a knife. This is a balance between swords and cups. You can be deep, very deep. You can be light as a breeze, as the morning wind above the ocean. But you can be sharp and merciless to those who don't deserve no mercy. Now is a time for you to deeply realize a lot of things. And you can realize a lot of things as your mind is extremely sharp. You're also very independent. You can solve any problem using not just logic. Right now, your mind will bring you out of your logic to new levels of knowing things. Yes, somebody might think you brutal, honest, or sharp, but it's their problem. You don't take shit from nobody. But you need to learn to use your intuition, because you are very much intellectual. Use intellect, logic, and mind. Learn to be a little bit softer. Learn to listen to the inner voice. Even if your mind can't explain something, try to feel it without attempts of logically explaining it. You have the wisdom, inner wisdom. You are proud. You are fearless. But don't try to analyze everything. Learn to follow your guts, your intuition. Intuition. Feel the creator in you. Feel the creator, because in order to create something, usually you need the instruction. You like it to be given to you as very strict instruction. Learn to simply feel without trying to analyze it. Learn to get into the emotions more. Don't be afraid to dwell for a little bit in emotions and feelings. You are the wind. You are moving the clouds in the sky. But sometimes you can be dealing with losses in your life. Sometimes people can feel it's not easy to be near you. Don't be so strict. You are strict to yourself. You are perfectionist. But try to be less strict to yourself and to others. Don't suppress your feelings. If you can't explain something logically with your brilliant mind, it doesn't mean you have to suppress them. You serving knowledge. Knowledge is your truth. Knowledge and intellect is your truth. But learn to feel, and sometimes to follow the feelings and not your brilliant mind. This is the message for you. This is all, my beauties. Sorry. I hope it was helpful. I am wishing you all the best. Namaste.